Don't ever think or believe that you gotta smoke what they smoke, drink what they drink, wear what they wear, be a part of whatever it is they may be doing. And guess what? If it's considered something negative to me, but yet you're doing it that makes you happy, I want you to do what makes you happy. Live your life.
How you handle it. Because it was never a question of if you're going to experience problems in your life, if you're going to experience problems in your relationships. Problems are bound to happen. Struggles are bound to happen. It's how you handle it. How, when it rains, how do you react to the rain? Are you going to stay inside and say, it's raining outside, I can't do anything? Or if you're outside and it starts to rain, you get upset, you say, now my clothes are wet, now I'm going to get dirty. It's about embracing it and understanding that, yes, problems do happen, but how am I going to deal with it? It's about when you grind every single day, when you put the work in every single day, and you wake up the next day and you see no results. It's how you deal with that. How you deal with not seeing when you plant that seed. You wake up, you go check on the seed, there's nothing there. Are you still gonna water it? Because I feel like a lot of people, when they don't see results, they quit. They say, yeah, I've been watering this for a whole month now and no results. I have been putting in the work for a month and I'm not seeing any return. And people quit. They don't handle it the way they should. So when you see no results, when you're putting in the work, it's how you handle that. It's whether or not you're going to keep watering it, even though you're not seeing anything. When you have a problem with your partner, when you have a problem with your friends, do you lash out on them, or do you sit down, have a mature conversation about what went wrong, why this even happened in the first place, and understanding their side, understanding why what they did or what you did caused the problem, and not just getting upset and accusing them and getting upset at them, getting mad at them. It's about how you handle the problems that occur. Because a lot of people think that once they reach their dream job, once they finish school, once they hit a certain milestone, then the problems will stop happening. But it was never about not experiencing problems anymore, but learning how to handle those problems, learning that yes, these problems do occur, but how am I going to deal with it? What am I going to do to solve this problem? But you have to prepare yourself for the problems, prepare yourself for the journey. Because how you handle yourself before the problem happens. And it's like, say you're about to run a marathon. So it's about how you handle yourself before the marathon happens. How you handle yourself before the big thing, before that big event, before that big problem that you might not even have control over. And before the marathon happens, what do? You train, you run, you eat more clean, you buy the proper shoes for long distance running, you do everything that you need to do. You handle yourself correctly before you have to run the race. And preparing for the problems, preparing for the events will help you handle yourself better during the events. And yes, some things are unexpected. Some problems are unexpected. But a lot of things are transferable. So how you handle those small problems, those small inconveniences in your life will transfer to how you handle the big problems in your life. And it's like, because a lack of anything anywhere means a lack of the exact same thing in other places in your life. So if you lack discipline in your diet, then it'll creep into other parts of your life, and you lack discipline in your schoolwork, you lack discipline in your fitness. If you are like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym tonight, and you don't go, then there's no discipline there. So then you're more likely to say no to something else as well. It's like, if you didn't go to the gym, so then you're like, whatever, and then you go out to eat, and you know that if I pick that greasy option, if I pick that buffalo chicken poutine over the salad that I know I should eat, you're gonna be more likely to choose the poutine, because you already lack discipline in one area of your life. So now you're gonna lack it in other parts. And it's the small things like that, knowing that everything you do will affect your life. Everything you do, how you handle yourself before things happen, will transfer to how you handle things when big things happen to you. So doing the small things right before the big ones. Because it's like, if you can't show up on time for work, then you're not going to show up for yourself. It's a small thing like that. If you train yourself to show up at work on time, then that's slowly building up discipline, slowly building up time management. So then when you have that big interview, you're already accustomed to showing up 10 minutes early to places. So then you'll show up 10 minutes early to that interview instead of just barely making it on time. So building those good habits before, building it in the small areas of your life to affect the bigger ones, handling yourself before things happen to you, so you can do a good job handling it when things happen to you. So it's always been about how you handle it, and I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope you go handle your business, and I'll see you in the next one.